Hello. I wanted to make a rating guide because I think there are few people that actually know how to use the Sector cameo for Raiden, which is his best cameo by far. Raiden Kano is not it anymore. Raiden Chameleon is not it anymore. His best cameo right now is Sector, and I'm gonna show you why. So the first thing that people do wrong with this cameo is using this type of pressure. Like, yes, this might be good, whatever, but you're wasting half of your cameo bar when you could actually waste all of it and do this for just an overhead. For an unreactable overhead, because I promise you, people are not reacting to this. Even offline, I did it, they're not reacting to this overhead. That's 19 frames and it's very hard to see. So you get a real mix that I'm gonna show you how to do this. If you do this right, they cannot armor this mix, they cannot delay wake up on this mix, and they cannot mash on this mix. For most characters, some characters like Melina hardly counter Raiden Sector because they can just ball roll, but for most of the characters, this is a real mix. There are like 4 or 5 ways to set up this mix with Raiden Sector. So the best way to set up this mix is after Superman, because you are very plus on hit. As soon as you see Raiden hit the character, you're gonna hold down Sector, do a safe jump, do an overhead, standing 3-4, standing 3-4, forward 3-4, forward 4-2, wrestle dash, and that's 40% meter less. You can spend bar for like 5% more, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's really not worth it. And look at the corner carry. Okay, we were literally respawned at the left, and we are at the other side of the corner, so it's really good. Of course, you can also mix with the low. So it's a real mix, and you can just, I mean, yes, this comes at 15 frames, this comes at 19 frames, so technically you can fussy it, but just delay the low a little bit so it comes out in the same frame, because you have a lot of time. You can actually grab and get a grab combo. So you do this, then gonna delay wake up, grab, same combo route. I think you should only do it to kill, because it's just 20%, and you're mixing for double the damage if you do something else. So the other way to get this mix is after this combo in there, and I'm gonna show you why this is so broke, because they cannot do anything about this. Overhead hit. I'm gonna try and wake up down one. That's a punish. Now I'm gonna try and wake up armor. That's also a punish. Now I'm gonna try and wake up jump. That's gonna hit me, and you can get a follow-up combo after that. If I try and delay wake up, I still got mixed. So there is not anything you can do about this. Some characters can take, for example, you can just down to Janet, like this. But I mean, what if they do low? You see, there is no down to Janet there. But then again, there is this other route that makes down to Janet not work, so it's worthless. See that combo? I'm gonna try and do down to Janet, and it's not gonna work, even if I do the overhead. See, that's a combo. And the other way to get this mix, which is how 90% of the time I get it, because that overhead is unblockable basically, do this overhead, and as soon as you see them hit the ground, hold Sector, throw it out, mix. And again, same thing. Cannot wake up down one, cannot wake up jump, you get a follow-up combo there, and of course you cannot wake up armor. It is pretty hard to get the right timings. You should definitely go and lap those, because as you see, this is like at the middle of the animation, and then you can fuck it up. Like I fucked it up there, right? So it's definitely pretty tough. And the other way that you can set up this mix, which I don't really recommend to do, there is 2 ways to get this mix on block, but there is a little bit of counterplay to it. I usually don't do it too much. Another way to get this mix out on block is using Raiden's teleport. So you're gonna go with the projectile. Then you get this mix. There is counterplay to this, so I'm gonna get this, and then I dash up, and it didn't work. But there is counterplay to the counterplay, so what you're gonna wanna do is do this and then dash up. And because I dashed up standing 2, only standing 2 is gonna work. See, so that's less damage, but it's real, so doesn't matter. And the second way to get this mix out on block is using the 2-4 string, but you're gonna want to buffer the whole string, throw out Sector, teleport, back 2, and you're gonna get a combo. See? That's a combo. So as you can see here, I'm gonna try and down one. I got punished. But what you can do again is dash there. Then again, you can just do this again. You do the dash up. See? So yeah, it's all real. You know, there is counterplay, but then you just dash up there and you still get your mix. And again, you cannot down one, you cannot armor, you cannot delay anything. So that's just gonna be real mix. Something else that's super broke with Raiden is his ability to punish pokes using this. That is a 10 frame startup special move. So if any poke is -10 or more than -10, for example, this is -12. See, that's a punish, but it doesn't deal any damage. And if you amp it, what's that, like 10%? Not even 10%. But using Sector, 40% punishing a poke. That is true, bro. So you can actually make Storm Soul safe like this, you know? You react that they block, throw it Sector, and that's safe. I'm gonna try and punish it. See? It's basically safe, because if that's the only punish that I'm gonna get, because if I try to do like, I don't know, 1, 2, let's see, that actually punished me. So the standing one will even get punished sometimes. And of course you can use down back 2 to get some optimal combo routes in case you wanna kill, for example. I remember this works in the corner too. I wouldn't recommend using the whole bar of Sector for a combo unless you need to kill, because I think getting your mix afterwards is better. In the corner though, the execution is a little bit different, because let's say you do back 2. See? That is the timing mid-screen. Here, down one, and it hits Sector. So you actually need to throw out the timings with Sector a little bit earlier here. I'm gonna show you. There you go. Now I'm going to try and down one here. And I gotta punish. And of course the combo in the corner is going to be a little bit different. %. That is the optimal. I remember you also have to do this way earlier in the Sector here. Then I'm gonna try and down one. And I got punished. There is an exception though. With the Superman, you're actually supposed to do it a little bit later than if you were to do it mid-screen. You kinda have to do it as soon as you see Raiden land on the ground. As you see here, I did it as soon as Raiden landed on the ground. I'm gonna try and wave down one. It's not gonna work. I got punished. It is very important to leave the armor situations with this character too, because see what happens when Sindel armors me. You know, I cannot get a combo there. Most of the cast, I can get a combo if they armor me, but Sindel, I cannot. So as you see here, what you're actually supposed to do is you teleport behind, and then you get your combo. And that is the same case for Shao, Liu Kang, and plenty of other characters too. And your mix is gonna work the same, you know, you don't have to worry about that. You know, my mix works the same. You see, you're down one, if you teleport behind, it's gonna get punished too. So it is the same thing, just helping you get over a few armors. But if you can actually punish the character's armor without the need of teleporting, then yes, just keep your side here as soon as you see Raiden hit the ground. And then you do your optic. So that's pretty much all of what Raiden can do with Sector right now. Of course, there is plenty of stuff that you can do with a single missile, but as I was saying, it's 100% not worth it to waste your cameo bar. You should always use the double bar for Raiden. Unless you want to get your throw combo, which I think it's useful if you want to kill. You will grab, and as soon as you see Raiden there, throw out Sector, standing 2-4, and this. You can end with standing 2-4 Superman, but it's not gonna work sometimes, so I will just recommend just doing Shocker. And of course this works for the Air Superman as well. See, you get your hit advantage. So yeah, that will be the end of this guide. I have been wanting to do this for a while, and hopefully now I will see all of the Raidens winning just like it was pre-patch.